Hey, today we are here at Bayern Innovativ and we are visiting the Roadshow Electric Mobility.
Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. And my name is Holger, and together we're taking care for the project Care for Tech. And let's go together to our roadshow in Bavaria, Wanderausstellung Electric Mobility Bavaria.
So, the showcase has different modules, and the module 1 is talking about the history of electric mobility. Did you know that the first car was not the car by Carl Benz in 1886? 5 years earlier, there was an inventor who invented already an electric car. And furthermore, this first module also shows what impact the different models or different modes of transportation have on our environment.
Yeah, thank you. Let's see what's on the next display. So here we see the newest development, our Lada Atlas, so-called an app for mobile devices to see where you can have next charging solutions, charging stations. The future will be that you have online everywhere the next charging point. You can make a reservation, whatever. And so we are starting this development for Bavaria. And with this Atlas in Bavaria, you can see on the internet in a real-time environment how the charging infrastructure is working, where are free places in the moment for electric cars, electric mobility. That will be the future.
The next module is talking about driving electric, and I really like this module because you can test in real time how it feels to sit in an electric car and listen to music. This is just music, hearing music outside of a car within your apartment. Then you have hearing music in a traditional combustion engine car. And then here you can hear how it sounds to listen to the music in an electric car.
Oh, sounds nice. Thank you. Next module. That's a charging station, at least. So maybe all of you ever saw a charging station somewhere on the street, but what is in there? Usually you just see the plugs. This is a normal AC plug. This is a fast charging DC plug, for example. But what's in there? There's some electronics, some devices, some fuses to take for security, and to explain the people what's the problem, what's the need for this kind of stations on the street, why should they be placed on a special point. So that's the reason what we want to explain with this module, so that everybody gets a feeling and gets also a feeling about the security of these charging points everywhere in the streets in the future.
So the next part of the exhibition is talking about the car, the electric car, as a part of the smart grid, for example, because I think in the future it will be much more important to have intelligent infrastructure for charging. So if there is still capacity or electricity in the car, then you go home or you go to your company, then the electricity can be used to power certain devices in your home.
On the next module, we will try to explain you a lot of new topics which you heard, like hybrids, smart hybrids, or different kind of battery types which you never heard before. What is hybrid, what is serial, what is parallel hybrid, for example. So we are explaining the status quo of the battery technology with lithium ion, also the problems with this technology, energy density and things like this. And the future will come in the next, let's say, family of batteries of energy charging for electric cars. And the other side is the electric drivetrain. Hybrid concepts are known since decades now, are in use. But what will be a total electrical drivetrain? What are the advantages? What are disadvantages? What will be the development? So that we are going to explain with this module.
So, and last but not least, this module will talk about the European infrastructure for charging. And you can see that there are really corridors where you can come from south of Italy to the north of, for example, Norway, Finland, or Sweden. This was also part of an European project, and you can see which power European projects have to come for, or to go into new inventions and to transfer knowledge and ideas.
So the reason for this small exhibition is we bring it to the society, at least, to the people on the street, to the people in city halls, in schools and so on, that everybody is able to get a feeling about electric mobility, to learn about all of these new words and these new technologies, and don't be angry for electric mobility. These modules, they are all over Bavaria in different cities, small communities, since more than 2 years now, and we are fully booked for the next 1.5 years. So everybody is able to look at these modules in different places in Bavaria. That's some kind of a innovation lab on the road, at least, and you are really invited to join us when it's near to your town or to your city. Please go into this exhibition and discuss with the experts what electric mobility means, what smart mobility means for the future, and we will share this idea not only in Bavaria, we will share this idea in all over Europe. That's why we are also working in this international project with other partners, and in other regions they will use modules like this, learning also from our experiences here, and try to bring this idea of electromobility closer to the people. So, Jennifer?
So, if you want to know more about the exhibition, come and visit us.
Okay, so have a good time with electric mobility.